Greetings, dear viewers. It is I, the CouchWarrior. Welcome to another installment of the Book of Sable. When last we left off, we were wrapping up Chapter 3. We killed our first dragon, we turned in the Dragonstone, and we discovered that we were the Dragonborn. Just a quick update. I went back to Dragonreach and I talked to the Jarl. He presented me with a housecarl, Lydia, who we are taking along. There she is. I've given her also his gift to me, which was the Axe of Whiterun. She has that now. We slept there for the night. I sold off some dragon bones and scales, picked up a few potions, and we are on our way to High Hrothgar. Given Sable's background, there's no way he could resist the temptation to try to find out what being Dragonborn means. And given that the fact we are in the shadow of the throat of the world here, it makes perfect sense that we might move along, find out what it means. So we're going to go see the Greybeards. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I can see a wolf up there already. Let us... We're going to go to Flames. Coming boy. Try not to set Lydia on fire. That'd be great. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, this is the beginning of Chapter 4 in our story. If you're interested in a little bit of backstory on this character, you can find a character background linked in the show notes and also on my Tumblr site at couchwarrior.tumblr.com. Oh my gosh.
You there, citizen. This area is off limits. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
Well, considering I see dead, stripped bodies behind you, I'm guessing you're not really the authorities. So, am I sassy or do I play dumb? I think Sable's sassy.
If you insist.
We're gonna do.
Come on, boys.
Oh, I insist.
This'll be fun.
You pick
mine.
what? On your side. It's nothing.
I'll show you the real fight.
All right. I'm out of magicka. Let's go to the staff. See if we can make up a little... Woo! Whoa. Ah, avert your eyes, people. Up the breeches. Okay, steel warhammer. Hate it. Too heavy. Junk, junk. Suppose. It's going to be a while before I can sell anything, though. I wonder if Lydia would like this. Maybe. Let's take it. Let's take it for Lydia. What'd you have, a hammer? We'll take that too. Alright. Did I kill the poor woman already? She can't be killed, can she? Sweet Jesus! No, Lydia! Oh. Lydia, I am so sorry. Oh my god. For some reason, I thought she was one of those NPCs that couldn't be killed. Oh. I'm overwhelmed with guilt. Well, that didn't last long. I'm sorry, sweetie. My bad. My bad. I don't want to strip you down. Oh, this is not good. This is getting worse by the minute. Alright, This is terrible. This is terrible. Dumping that. Can't sell it. Dumping it. Oh, this is terrible. I killed Lydia right out of the gate. Oh, I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Ugh. I'm a jerk. This is terrible. Come on, Wolf. You're mine. I'm pissed. Ugh. I cannot remember ever doing a playthrough where Lydia died. It's never happened to me before. I feel racked with guilt. What do I tell her family? She comes to work for me and dies right away? Literally. I wasn't her employer for 24 hours. And why is this road so dangerous? The Jarl ought to be flogged for this. This road should be clear. I know you're up there, Wolf. Let's do it. Why am I feeling so bad about this? I am. I'm feeling terrible. When I get mad, I pull the wings off butterflies. That's what I do. Life goes on. Skyrim is a harsh mistress. And I am a terrible, terrible mage. I had all these plans about how Lydia was going to tank for me for a while, but so much for that. So much for that. See? Now there's going to be a whole bunch of bandits in here. Alright. Bear with me, folks. This is an Xbox 360 playthrough, so fair warning. Saving my game is going to take a while. I could go refill my cup of coffee while we wait, but instead I'll talk to you. I thank you for tuning in. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I've had some technical hiccups, as you know, if you've been following me since the prologue, but I'm working through them slowly but surely. I've got live commentary going, which is where I wanted to be. So...
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
Right. Do I persuade? Do I haggle? This is a tough one. Intimidate, I could never do. I'm not handing over 200. So do I say I don't have any money? Or do I haggle? $50 gold is 50 gold. I could use it, but can I afford to take on all these pukes in here? I saved. Let's go for it.
Fine. I can tell you aren't worth the trouble. Just get out of here before I change my mind.
Yeah, we're picking our battles. We're picking our battles. We'll have time for those people later. Hey man, it's not my responsibility to keep the Jarl's roads safe. I've already done him a service by killing bandits and wolves up the wazoo. Why should I risk my life? It's not like he's paying me. Are you biting me? Is that fox biting me? Kind of looked like he was, didn't it? My understanding is you can contract certain diseases from foxes, but I've never had an occasion where a fox just bit me for no reason. It's happened before, but they've always been enchanted or something by Spriggans, you know what I mean? Going to High Hrothgar. And we're going to go this way. So I'm trying to keep the length of my videos to right around a half hour, but I welcome any suggestions folks have. It seems like 15 minutes is too short. Half hour seems like the sweet spot. If you're bothering to tune in, you're tuning in because you're interested in story. So 30 minutes seems acceptable. Black Arts on Trial. Let's read this. Oh yeah. Level's good. Ooh. Ah, come on. What? Thought I found the sweet spot there. I've often wondered why there aren't any lockpicking related spells. Let's level up, shall we? Yes. The wise decision would be health, wouldn't it? But Magicka looks sexier. Health, oh fine. Destruction. What can I do here? Anything? No. Some of these are going to be fun. I can't wait. I've not really ever spent much time investing in this. How about Restoration? Restoration seems like a smart play, perhaps. Novice. I'm not using a lot of Alteration yet either, but... See, what I like about Alteration is that. The sooner I can get to that, the better. As a Breton, I've already got some natural magic resistance, but I'm interested in making myself as invulnerable as I can to magic. Oh, he wants to play. We're gonna play? Play chicken on this log? You are going to wish you hadn't. Balance, sir. Balance, balance. Oh, that's too bad. Can't loot that body, but there was somebody up here. Let's have a look. Orcish dagger. I'm going to take the dagger. Interesting that that didn't show up in the bandit's inventory. I wonder why. It was actually sitting in her hand, even. So you 360 users, I'm interested to know if anybody has tried any of the voice commands for the Kinect. I have. I tried it for a while. I printed out a PDF that had all the voice commands on it and gave it a go. My assessment is that it is lousy for gameplay. There were many, many times when I tried using the dragon shouts and nothing would happen, and I'd end up toast because my dragon shouts weren't happening. But it certainly is a big help for managing inventory. I found it invaluable for selling potions. You know how anybody who's played this up to, you know, any high level from, say, 30 on up comes to realize pretty quickly that you can end up with vast quantities of potions, most of which are crap, and some of which you might want to sell. And what I found is using the Kinect-enabled sorting and filtering, or I guess they're sorting features for items, was great because I could sort all my potions by value, and then I could go through the most valuable potions I have, take out the ones that were potions I would never use, and sell them. And when you have tons and tons of potions and things like that, it's a great way to do that. You can turn it on and off pretty easily in your settings as well. So it's usually no problem to just, you know, quickly turn it on, sort through your stuff, make a few sales, and then turn it off again if you don't want to use it. I'm going to take this shortcut. I'll take some of that too. Suppose I better start gathering stuff. That's my assessment. I would never use it for combat. It was just really clunky and unreliable. But if you got a whole bunch of stuff and you're going to spend some time crafting or selling things, it's a great way to sort through tons and tons of items by value or even by weight. Like I found that I could sort through items by weight and sell off the junk that was heavy, for example. So that worked out pretty great. Otherwise, it's more or less just a bell and whistle that I didn't use that much. But all right. See that damn troll over there? Not so sure that I'm interested in taking him on at this point. But he stands between me and my goal. So we are going to go around that smelly son of a gun. Up over the top. I like how there's a path here right over the top. This is where the locals go, right? They know the troll is there, so they make their own little alternate route and avoid him. So we are going to do the same. Don't think he can hear us up here. Perfect. I think Ivarstead is probably one of the prettiest places in Skyrim. Unfortunately, there's not a lot going on here. be pretty awesome if you could buy a house here or something, but it's not
On
really an
your way
option.
up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just passing through on your way to High Hrothgar. About mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh.
I can
for
do
a
that
long
for ya.
time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, I do. And
Well,
in
it's
return?
kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is,
Why
my
not?
legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really?
I could do it for you.
Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Oh. Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that,
Right.
watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be
Aren't the
careful up
Greybeards
there.
Very well.
stocking some supplies?
Thank you, sir.
Honest.
Klimek is a nice guy, but he's a terrible businessman. So we're going to help him out. I'm going to haul some crap up here for him. Up the 7,000 steps. That is a lot of steps. Dear God. I think the thing that gives me the most trouble here is, for those of you who've been up the steps, you know what I'm talking about. There's a particular frost troll who gives me trouble. This is my first time really bothering with him as a mage, so we'll see what happens. Sometimes it's better just to sneak around him, but sure is frustrating. Trolls are tough at this level, you know? Give me trouble. Yeah, we're not chasing him down. Levels! Give me levels! I can smell the burning hair. All right. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. You know what I didn't do? Okay, people. Here's a bit of advice. Okay? And you know what? Do as I say, not as I do, first of all. Ivarstead. Go to Ivarstead. Get the damn town on your map before you make the climb. Jeez. Because now I'm going to have to make the climb all the way back down. Usually, I mean, if it's on my map, after I'm done visiting the Greybeards, I can just fast travel back to Ivarstead and skip this climb all the way down. But I didn't do that. I didn't get close enough to town to have it appear on my map. Terrible. Usually I remember that, but this time around, not so much. Alright, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. I may just attempt. See, there he is. Look at him. He's right up there. I may just evade this guy. Let's see what I got I can work with here. Probably nothing. What am I thinking here? Conjure? No. Maybe we can use our anemic, unrelenting force to our advantage. It's Boogie. Yo! Just run! Don't look back. Just run. He's gonna follow us for a while, but I don't think he'll... I think he'll give up after a bit. No, he's there still. Go, go, go. Alright, I think we're out of the woods, so to speak. Moving on. Take that. I do plan on doing some alchemy with this guy. I think it's fitting. A guy who's all about the learning, the book smarts. Doing alchemy makes sense. Enchanting makes sense. I'm undecided on smithing. I feel like smithing is kind of a necessity for any character in Skyrim. But I'm not sure how quickly I want to focus on it. So, thinking about that one still. Sable is a character who appreciates artistry in all of its forms. That includes smithing. We did it! We did it. Let's drop off this junk. Clinic supplies. Store. Done. You are welcome, sir. Well, dear viewers, thank you again for watching another episode of the Book of Sable. I appreciate your viewership, and I encourage you to like, rate, and subscribe, and let me know how I'm doing. Until next time, goodbye.